So I haven't stepped a mast in this country yet.
For nearly 4 years, we've been refitting a sailboat. And for that whole time, our boat has lacked pretty much one of the most important features of a sailboat. And today, it's time to change that.
Doing the last few missions on the mast since it's going up tomorrow. Brian picked up some leather and we're doing a quick version of spreader boots. We made a template for the actual spreader boots, which look like this. But these are going in place, I think, after we've put a new standing rigging. And now we just make a quick protection so we're not shredding the sails during our sea trial. Hi, I'm Aladino, and together with my wife Maya and my father-in-law Brian, at this point, we are refitting a Cape George Cutter 36. So I haven't stepped a mast in this country yet. Crane driver is coming at 12:30, and I don't know how involved they are. We came up with a game plan, so we'll discuss it with him, see how much he likes it. I don't know how involved they are, if they just operate a crane or if they say that's how I want things. Oh, we have to put a mast coin on the mast step, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah, you gonna do that, Maya?
Sure.
Okay.
So it is tradition to place a coin underneath the mast as you step it. And we're very, very, very fortunate to have an extremely special coin to fill that purpose. This coin was given to us by Becca, who was part of the whole family in Washington State that really took us in, invited us into their family while we were doing the refit there. And yeah, Becca was one of those people. She gave us this coin and she put so much thought into it. She actually did some research, and apparently a silver coin is the best for good luck. So she actually found a Canadian dollar, a silver Canadian dollar, special edition, because Canadian dollars are not normally silver. And this one is from 1979, which is the year that this hull was built. Yeah, thank you, Becca. We're really, really lucky to know you. Although the last-minute details were coming together, there were still some pretty big picture unknowns.
Now, there is the slightest chance that this will turn into more of an exercise run instead of an successful stepping. But I am actually very confident that we will succeed. The reason for the little hesitancy is that we have never actually seen the mast up. We know it has though at one point. We believe it's the right mast. The thing though is we changed the chain plates, and by doing so we changed the location from inward of the bulwarks to the outside. I don't think that made a big difference, but that's the question. Where exactly were the turnbuckles? Were they maxed out? No easier way though than to just hoist it and try than to measure, and I don't know what trigonometry we could apply to see what exactly has changed. It literally moved 2 inches sideways. We shall find out. So yeah, the crane is on the way. Is that it?
Yeah.
I think that's it. Oh yeah.
All right, the rubber hits the road now.
Communicating with the crane driver when the loud engine is blaring in their ears is difficult, so it's important that the driver knows what they're doing and they can anticipate what's happening. Being calm and slow is vital, but the crane operator we chose knew this well and did a really excellent job. There are always some nerves with such a big moment as this, but I felt like the task was in capable hands.
Do you want to put this around?
Yeah. Is it okay if I tape this on there? So I'll try to explain really briefly the order of operation here. The most important part is actually visualization of everything, how it should unfold, and that happens down on the ground. Check that the stays, the backstay and the forestay, which once the mast is where it should be, have to be deployed or attached, that those are free from the mast and not tied on anymore. Often when masts are in storage, you just make a good bundle and wrap it all together. So think about which ones you need and also how they're laying on the mast. You want them to have in the orientation that you will need them in later. So don't have them wrapped or going between spreaders, because when a mast is just held by a crane, you can't climb it. It's not a secure platform. You can do so once the mast is stepped and everything is attached, but for that you need those cables. So yeah, just really pay attention, play the whole scenario in your head of how is the mast going to be picked up.
Next thing I'm going to do is we're going to start swinging it.
Yeah, until it's
We'll get
close.
it fairly close, and then we'll just keep on going up.
Okay. Slow. You have it? I'll go on the
Good.
boat. Okay?
Okay. He's going to boom up.
Yep.
We're going to get a little closer.
Yeah, and then I grab it. One step on the rope. Shoving the wires through. Shout distance.
It's looking good.
Okay. 2 feet.
1 foot. Slow.
How much?
We're almost there. 2 inches.
2 inches.
Hold it steady.
Okay?
Okay, good. It looks like it's ready to go.
Let's try again.
Not gonna get that one?
It should push the mast. We can't quite connect all of them, but I don't know if it's because there's actually changes in our chain plates, or just because now the mast is still more being pushed by the crane. Yeah, but the mast needs to go to starboard a bit. I cannot hook up everything on starboard. Is it just the crane restricting us? It is leaning a bit towards port.
He's pushing against your forestay now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's as much as we can go.
Okay.
Okay, we'll put a shackle in there.
That did give us a little.
Yeah.
This one,
Yeah.
get that one on.
Yeah.
I can pull you this one.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right. Unfortunately, our rigging didn't quite fit anymore, so I had to improvise something to be able to still secure the mast so that we could let go of the crane. The whole mast moving, or is it the clouds?
It's the clouds.
Crazy.
Do your monkey thing?
Yeah.
There you go. Quite well.
Yay, mast is up. Feels good. It went pretty well. It could have gone a little better, but yeah, nothing to worry about. We have backstay, forestay, and cap shrouds on, so those are the four main attachment points to secure the mast. I have to go up now and see if it's a trim problem to also try to hook up the lowers. I couldn't quite get the lowers in. Sometimes it is because the crane still pulls towards one side more than the other, but I also know that we could have had too short stays right now, so that might be the other reason. But still, that isn't bad news if that ends up being the case, because that's exactly what I wanted to determine by doing this, because I find that a very hard thing to measure, and instead now we can see, and then we order new wire and we know, okay, to be mid turnbuckle, we're gonna add 3 inches or 2 inches or however much. We only need about ½ inch right now to actually reach the pin, but the turnbuckles are maxed out. But like I said, mast is on, it's safe, and it actually went pretty smoothly. Yeah.
Yeah, it went well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we did good. Yeah.
Yeah, the crane driver helped us out. He was pretty careful,
Yeah.
and he listened and he stopped a number of times.
Totally.
and
No, can definitely
sorted
recommend.
things out.
Yeah, can recommend the driver and the equipment. Yeah, he did good. So now it's down to trim. I'll be playing around with the turnbuckles, tightening, taking up slack on the bowsprit. So now the bobstay will get some tension to counteract the forestay from pulling. Put in some wedges, put on a mast boot for when it will rain in the next days. And, but yeah, now the next steps can happen, and I'm super happy this one is done. Okay, I got the shackles in and the rig is as tuned as it's gonna get. There's still the slightest of curvatures. That is because I would need to put an extension also on one of the caps because I have to release it a bit, and if I release it too much, then I cannot put a cotter pin into the clevis pin anymore. Or into the turnbuckle, just those little safety ones. So yeah, it's gonna stay with the slightest of S's. Like I said, this is no issue at all, since this is going to be for a sheltered sea trial with mostly engine testing. So it's good to have the mast up though, like I said, because this reveals what we have to do and how we have to make the new standing rigging. It's really easy to measure now and deduct what we actually need. But yeah, it's great to have the mast on.
shipyard, a one-way ticket to Spain. Clear skies ahead, says the captain, and she's never going back again. April haze, born in the first week of June. April haze, underneath the silvery moon, aiming at her lover when she found him with another. She took Granddaddy's shotgun from the shelf, and April soon discovered when she found them under covers, before the night could turn into the day. April haze, born in the first week of June. April haze, murder in the month of May.
Since being in Vancouver, I've started playing in a trio called Ask the Wind, which has been really fulfilling. Thank you everyone so much for being here. This was a big milestone moment in the story of Magic Carpet, and as we draw very close now to the first splash day, this it really makes it feel like it's all becoming real. A huge thank you to you for being here and watching. We couldn't do this without you. A really big thank you to the folks whose names are now appearing on screen for going above and beyond to make sure that Magic Carpet keeps being produced. Huge thanks to all of our patrons. This production wouldn't keep going without the support of those folks on Patreon, and we're truly grateful for it. In exchange, we post real-time updates every single week on Patreon that are exclusive to Patreon, never published anywhere else. It's what allows us to keep this whole thing sponsor-free, which we feel really, really good about. All right, I think that's all for now. We will see you, as always, next Friday as we draw closer and closer, just a few weeks away now, from the big launch day. Bye for now.